Hello, beautiful people. Thanks for spending time with your guy, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Happy holidays. Well, here we go. It's game day. The 12-team college football playoff is here. Feeling the thrill of the playoff. Dive in with me as I break down the bracket and give you my first round predictions. Let's dig in. The 12-team college football playoff features the five highest ranked conference champions, then the next seven highest ranked teams as determined by the college football playoff selection committee. The four highest ranked conference championships are seeded 1 through 4 and receive first round buys. History is on the line Friday night in South Bend. The first game of the 12-team playoffs. This is not just a game. It is Indiana's moment to rewrite history. Friday night, the eyes of the nation will turn to Notre Dame and Indiana. The number 10 Indiana Hoosiers are stepping onto the grandest stage in program history, making their first ever playoff appearance. I think Notre Dame is going to beat Indiana by double digits. I mean, it pains me to say that. I hate myself for that pick. I really do, but I have to go with Notre Dame. Indiana has really played one top 25 team all year. The only team with a winning record that they played all year was Michigan, and they were fortunate to win that game against Michigan. When I look at the field of 12 teams, I think Indiana is the worst team to make the playoffs. It's not their faults. You can only control what you can control, and they did that, and they earned it. They earned it. But I just think Notre Dame is the overall better team. Will Clemson pull off what would be the biggest upset of the first round? You've seen the spread on this game. It's 12 right now. I think Texas survives in what should be a highly competitive game. 24-20 Texas. I'm going to take Texas because I think Texas is clearly the better football team. I think we're going to see a lot of low-scoring games this week. We got a lot of really good defenses planned. I think this is maybe the best roster in the country when you look at the Texas Longhorns. The biggest issue this team primarily has is that they don't have a quarterback who can consistently carry the team like a Dylan Gabriel can for Oregon. The one thing that has held Texas back this season is quarterback play. When you look at what they're doing defensively, offensively, and special teams, they're clearly one of the best teams in the country. They're the most complete team in football. That's why I like Texas over Clemson. But that would be some crazy upset if Clemson was to beat Texas. I just don't see it. More first round action. I like Tennessee over Ohio State. I don't believe in Ohio State. Sorry, I don't. The reason I'm in on Tennessee is that defensive front. That's a really, really good front. That's as strong as a front as we've seen. Plus, Tennessee has the better run game and has the more capable quarterback. On to the Penn State and SMU first round matchup. I don't trust James Franklin in big games. You guys heard me talk about that earlier in the year. But I'll be nice to say they advance past the first round. Penn State has the tools to win big against SMU. I think this is going to be a defensive struggle for SMU. This could be a big talking point later on in the playoffs when Penn State face a better team. So those are my first round picks. I think it's gonna be some compelling matchups. It's going to be some close games. It's going to be one hell of a first week. And I was hoping to get around to doing this much sooner. I never got around to, giving you guys my picks, but I finally got around to doing it today. I finally gave you guys my first round picks. And then when we reach the quarterfinals, I'll give you my quarterfinal picks and so forth. And then we'll talk semifinals. But I wanted to come on and give you guys my first round picks, and those are my picks. I like Notre Dame, I like Penn State, I like Tennessee and Texas, and I think those four teams will advance to the quarterfinals, and you will see Clemson against Arizona State, and I think Tennessee will go against Oregon, and obviously Penn State will get Boise State, and anything can happen in that game. I think Boise State can upset Penn State. Not upset them. They have the better seeding when you look at them. They're number 3 on the bracket. So, yeah, I think Penn State can beat Penn State. No question about it. Penn State doesn't do well in big games, and I think that's where they'll get eliminated. And then Notre Dame will most likely go down to Georgia. I don't see Notre Dame going very far as well. But it's going to be some fun football for the next couple of weeks. Finally, we got a 12-team playoff. We got a great format now, and it feels like an NFL playoff suddenly. So those are my picks, guys. Enjoy the games. It's going to be a great weekend of college football. Talk to you guys very, very soon. And don't forget, if you guys like my content, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. We'll talk again very soon. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.